15 minutes of facts and glitches that you missed in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Let's go. Starting off with Terminus, if you go to the hut with Juggernaut in it and head upstairs, there is a room with a pool table. If you shoot the 8 balls on the pool table, they will go into all the holes and grant you a free 100 points. On the topic of free stuff, sprinkled around the map are hidden chests under the water. These can vary in loot, such as ray guns as you see here, but they can give you common and just essence. But in case you like an Easter egg that's guaranteed, if you go and shoot all the zombies in the cages around here, then proceed to shoot all the vermin that spawn in the cages next round, the third round that you go on to, there will be manglers, and if you proceed to kill all these manglers, you will be gifted a free Perk-a-Cola. Coming to Crab Island and throwing a grenade up here at this cage will spawn in a special event of Whack-a-Mole, or I guess Crab-a-Mole. And the special thing about this is all the zombies will ignore you, and you'll get free perks if you complete it. But if you don't complete it, the game gets a little pissy. If you complete the first one, it's a guaranteed free perk. After that, there's 4 other locations, and they'll range from weapons to essence. Moving along from there, around the map, there's different icons for power-ups that you can shoot and get rewarded those power-ups. At the guard tower, it's a max ammo. Behind these books in the bio lab, there's a double points. And for the last one, there's a little armor symbol down here in this bucket. You can't shoot it through here, but if you come to the window and shoot the little armor thing, you'll be gifted, you guessed it, full armor. Now, located outside the building with Juggernaut in it, as you can see there, there's a little basketball up there. I didn't shoot it with a gun, but I shot it with a rocket launcher, which achieves the same effect of having that basketball goal go into a goal and gift you free points. As we all know, Call of Duty has been relying way too much on the video form or audio form of giving us information for Easter eggs, but sometimes we still get a little stuff like this whiteboard, which read Prisoner Strauss 1500. Declining mental status makes subject more talkative but less coherent. Noted increase in obstinate. Execute caution. Subject has a penchant for mixed direction. Gray 1900. Subject's ethics make her particularly resistant to traditional tactics. Her dedication to her humane code is no doubt a overcompensation for an action committed in her past. This will be her Achilles heel. Now, I hope to see more stuff like this in the new map, but I highly doubt it. They've really leaned towards like the audio stuff. But I do like this little Easter eggs and mystery. It's what made the old game so great. On the topic of Easter eggs, if you come over here and shoot this tower with dead wire on your gun till it grows red like that, then come on over here to another tower that looks exactly the same and shoot it on the electricity part again till it turns red. Then wait around, then come on down here once it changes around, activate the void cannon, and you'll get to see this. Now, what makes this so special is the fact it's actually a UFO. You shot down a UFO, and you get to go collect loot. Now, the loot pool is different. You can get a wonder weapon like this, you can get perks, ether tools, and ammo mods. And on the same island, right behind there is a little red boat that's flashing. Interacting with this boat will send you into a cool little Easter egg of boat racing. And at the end of completing the course, Mr. Peaks will be there to gift you your rewards. This can range from perks to ray guns to ammo mods. Going to the elevator, buying the door, and jumping as soon as the doors close will put you into a sort of cutscene. Now, this doesn't give you any rewards or anything, it's just a cool visual thing that you can do, and all you have to do is spend 500 points and jump. If you go around the map and collect these 6 items, this being this unicorn in the locker, this monkey in the corner of the catwalk, the elephant by the pellets in the mining tunnel, this bear underneath this medical table, the chicken in the red container at shipwreck, and this giraffe right under this light post at Crab Island. Right after all that, coming back to the room with Juggernog in it and shooting one of these stuffed animals on these beds, you will get the man, the myth, the legend, Mega Stuffy. And the great thing about Mega Stuffy is once you go down, as long as you have a self-revive, he will instantly pick you back up. Now, little homie does try to kill enemies, but he's about as useful as Shaq at the free throw line.
Love fest that has broken out here at Staples. Oh.
Now, if you want to activate the music Easter egg for this map, there's a headphone right outside of Jug, another one right when you enter the mining tunnel, and the last one is right here inside of Biolabs. Now, sadly, I can't let you listen to this music because it is copyrighted, but this is what I think it would sound like personally. If going up to a perk machine and meleeing while purchasing, you will skip the animation of drinking the perk. Moving on to Liberty Falls, if you come to this vending machine and spawn and melee it, it has a chance to drop you loot such as salvage, points, and if you're very lucky, a ray gun. But it can also drop you smoke grenades and bombs. Now, if you want a guaranteed spawn of good loot, if you melee this vending machine with melee macchiato, it will drop a bunch of good loot, but you can no longer do the Easter egg. Spread out through Liberty Falls, there's multiple blood writings that say, "All hope is lost," "He lied," but one that really stands out to me is the one at the very beginning of the map, which clearly says, "Eddie is a liar," which is obviously pointing towards Edward Richthofen, since, you know, Eddie, Edward. But whoever wrote this understood that Eddie was a liar, but only civilians were really around when the outbreak started. It's not like our Terminus crew was there or anything. So, what does this mean? I'm not for sure, but I find it interesting. If you also find it interesting, it's another reason to sub. I'm just saying, I'm on my road to 500 subs, and I hope that you will be there with me. Anyways, back to the video. If you throw a frag grenade up there at a helmet on top of the church, it will start raining bodies. Now these bodies can drop you loot, which seems to be a common occurrence in this game, or essence and kill streaks. Now this does last about 30 seconds of the bodies just absolutely pouring on you, and it doesn't give bad loot either. In this rain I even got a ether tool which upgraded my weapon. All I'm saying is I definitely do this every game. Would recommend this Easter egg at the very least if you take anything from this video. Located at Al's comic book store, there's posters referencing old games such as Dead Ops Super Cold War, a literal picture for Origins, like just straight up Origins. And this Corpse Killer poster reminds me of a calling card from BO3 Zombies. Just like Terminus, located around the map, there is power-ups that you can shoot to receive. For instance, this nuke in the chandelier of the bank. On top of the church, you can shoot a skull, which will give you an insta-kill. And for the last one that I know of, shooting this little money emblem up here will also give you the bonus points power up. Coming over here and using this item and locating this zombie that's dancing on top of this rock and staring at it until it kicks you out. Then proceed to do the same thing over here, and then the zombies will start having strobe lights, and if you head to the bus right behind you, all the zombies will pile up and start dancing. This really has no useful effect, I guess, to piss with a friend, but there you go. Around the map there is 3 sticky notes to get inside the bank vault. One being here in Liberty Lanes under this alcohol, another one being under this table in Al's comic book shop, and the last one right here on this table outside the vault itself. Now, you will have to figure out the spaces. It does change per game. The code will never be the same, but once you're in, you can get a selection of loot as long as you have the keys, just like Terminus in the gun locker. Right outside the map, there's perk cans that you can shoot in rapid succession, and this is time-based. But if you hit all of them flawlessly, you'll be gifted a free Deadshot daiquiri. Now this is really good considering, you know, Deadshot's not on the map with Elemental Pop, but as far as I know, there's no way to get Elemental Pop like Deadshot, until around 25 from the Window Fizz. Located around the map, there is 5 sets of bowling shoes, one being inside this gas station, the other one located in Frank's Hardware right across the street from the comic book store. You'll be able to tell that you shot them by the little puff of smoke and sound effect they let off. Another one located inside this house under the chair. Right up here in Graveyard, there's a pair of shoes right there that I shoot on accident. But if you look very closely, I'll zoom in for you guys. And the last one's located right here on top of this coffin. And once you collect all 5, you'll be teleported to the bowling alley to play a good old game of bowling with Mr. Peaks. But once time runs out, Mr. Peaks will come and greet you and give you rewards just like the boat. And once you're done, you'll be teleported outside the bowling alley. And you can do this Easter egg only if the bowling alley's unlocked, since it does teleport you in there. On Liberty Falls or Terminus, if you shoot or break things around the map that are destructible, on say round 7 for instance, like this. Only if you save the game on round 8, a whole round after what you did. Then load into the match what you broke those objects in. Then go back to the destroyed object that you broke on round 7, it'll be fixed. This serves zero purpose, just for some reason when you save and exit, everything goes back to the way it was before. Another weird little quirk about this game, this door right here that you can only access inside of the bank, you can open it right there on that edge of the corner. Don't know why, doesn't serve a purpose, but you can open that door there. If you go to the bank roof on a vermin round and throw 4 Simtexes inside of the bloody pool down below, then head down towards the bloody pool, there will be a blood orb that shoots out and drops you shit. I've not seen anything too useful come of this besides salvage and some tacticals and lethals, but it could be good stuff considering I do not know the loot pool completely. Just like Terminus, there's a music Easter egg, and if you come over here and hold X on these headphones right outside the bowling alley, you'll get 1 of 3 headphones. The next headphone's inside the church, right on top of this seat. And the last one's right here, located under this bench next to the Goblin Gun Machine and bus. And once again, can't play the music, copyrighted, but you already know what that sounds like. But in all actuality, guys, thank you for sticking around this far into the video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I really wanted to get to 500 subs. But anyways, this is Cold Warrior 4034 signing out. See ya.
Leave. You so crazy.